You're testing, testing. You're perfect. What's going on, team? Great rising. Hope everybody had a great night. Hope everybody's gonna have a good morning. Good morning, Jessica. Great rising. Kind of went through all the pairs already. Before I got out of bed, there's truthfully speaking, nothing really left on the table for us. Right? AU is just still in the zone of consolidation, still on the uptrend. EU is still on the downtrend in the zone of consolidation since yesterday, just moving sideways. Um, ECAD gave us a little push to the top side, right? A lower high. I don't want to get trapped into any of these trades because again, we're still trading lower low and lower high. Just look at the pairs that we still have turned on, right? GA just consolidating, right? We have 2 days of counter drop, so once again we're in the middle of our zone. This is where the market makers are going to be trapping a lot of traders, making them believe that this is a zone of consolidation and we got a break of the high, making them believe that price is going to go up. But again, we're trading lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? So going to be patient with GA. US 30 don't really have a simple trade, right? We could sit here and argue and say, oh, we got a zone of consolidation, it's going to be a break retest to go short. Yeah, but I don't want to get trapped in that, right? Because again, higher highs and higher lows the entire time. Before we run out of time, hold on, man. Let me lock in. Who am I playing against? Alright. Couldn't figure out another name. Let's see how this goes, guys. And if we pull up this chart real quick. How long do I got? Just so I know, I got 8 minutes. USD CAD pretty much still on that downtrend, still in the zone, still in the middle, not gonna mess with it. Bitcoin looks better than a lot of these other pairs, but again, still in the zone of consolidation. I'm not gonna mess with Bitcoin until we either break the lows or break the highs. And then last but not least, oil. Haven't gotten an entry just yet, but let's do one of these real quick and then we'll get back on the charts. Any questions, guys, let me know. Anything you guys want me to go over, let me know. Anything at all, guys. Real with the bullshit ass trade, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know why they give me pairs that are in higher highs. Or not pairs, but I don't know why they give us this chart that's in higher high. Couldn't give us anything else. Couldn't give us anything else. It's insane fucking work. Okay. Let's close out of this fucking bullshit trade. And let's take the L with a grain of salt here. How long do we got? 4 minutes. Okay. So let's do this. So we know that we have this little fake ass engulfing candle. How many candles do I got? We just started. We got this. Right? So we know we got this fake engulfing. Price is still giving us higher highs and higher lows. So what I'm gonna do is we close above here. Right, boom. Closed above the body. Right, now let's see. We could get a wick at the, there you go. Looking for a wick. Let's open these long positions here. Right, okay. I'm gonna be looking for a push to the top side. Let's get out of here, right? Let's get out of this. Let's get out in profit. Well, we got 2 minutes left. Let's do as much as we can with this. Alright, let's let this shit rock now. If we could get a candle closure below of the structure, or an exhaustion candle, we could potentially get into the trade with the exhaustion candle. So that's the exhaustion candle I'm looking for. Oh shit. How do we close? Oh, okay, there you go. You got the exhaustion candle. Got in a little too late, but that's okay. Back on the retest of this little zone. We're gonna get out of here. We got half candles left. Okay. Alright. At this point, I'll be looking for another exhaustion candle. Potential retest of the zone. Right, but we gotta look for an exhaustion candle first. 2 exhaustion candles right there. 3 exhaustion candles right there. This is gonna move quick. There you go. Another exhaustion candle right there. Looking for a retest. into the area, and then we'll catch another trade if we have enough candlesticks to play with. Let's see. Okay, getting out here. At this point, I don't know if I'll have enough candlesticks to take another trade, but let's take a look. Looking for another exhaustion candle. Oh, we got 5 seconds left anyway. I won't have enough time. There you go. There we go. There we go. There we go. What's this ELO? 500. Oh my god, I have 612 ELO. These guys in first place got 2,000. I feel like they gotta be fucking cheating. There's no way. You got 2,000 SR. Okay. 612, man. I need at least 200 more to get into the top 25. Not bad. Out of 1,200 people. I would like to know what rank I am overall, though. Oh, 66. It's not bad. Gonna have to push 1, first zone consolidation. Push 2, second zone consolidation. Push 3. It's crazy. Best PNL is 19%. We just did. That was the estimate. Alright, let's lock in. Alright, so we'll go through these pairs one more time, guys, one by one. And we will pretty much just see if we have anything for today, guys. That's honestly the only thing we could do. You know, AU still moving counter, so let's turn that off. Right, EA still consolidating, still making lower lows, lower highs. I'm not gonna really force any trades for today. And again, EA already has 3 weeks of rise. On the 3rd week, it was a rise no net. Last week, it was that 4th month push. So I'm not or 4th week, sorry. So I'm not expecting price to go up this week. I'm really not at all. We still have this gap at the bottom of the market. We're still trading at a higher high, looking for a higher low. So I'm gonna wait it out with EA. I'm not gonna force any trades with EA. It is what it is. Right, ECAD still making lower lows and lower highs. Once again, from the top to the bottom, we're looking for price to give us a higher low. We know we're looking for that higher low to be on the 200 EMA. We're right on the 200 EMA on the full hour, but still trading lower low and lower high. We know we could go a little bit lower than this, but this is good. Once EuroCAD starts giving me higher highs and higher lows, then I'll start trading it. Right, no problem. And right now on the 5-minute we have lower low, lower high, lower low, and then price gave us a 5-minute change of character. So still kind of waiting for price to give us that break. Again, if we could get that break today, then we know we could take a trade tomorrow on EuroCAD. But for right now, we're gonna turn this one off. Not really worth the risk. Euro USD gave us a nice early entry during last night's isolation session. Pretty much after the isolation session, we had a nice little break. A change of character break of structure in the lower time frame after the inducement of these lows that we were talking about, of the structure of the shoulder head shoulder. After we had the inducement, we had the change of character break of structure. So Euro USD for today's already Thursday, right? So pretty much for tomorrow we'll come back and we'll look at this. But STP already has been hit for Euro USD, so we're just gonna skip through it. GA, like we were just saying, we're still stuck in the zone of consolidation, still trading between lower low and lower high, so we're gonna skip it. GCAD already hit STP for the day, still making lower lows and lower highs, so just gonna wait it out until market structure shifts. GJ gave us a beautiful entry last night. If you're trading Asia session, right, it did exactly what we needed to. Right, remember this was the engulfing candle that we were looking for. We were looking for a break above the engulfing candle. We got the break above the engulfing. Looking for the retest. We got the retest. Right, so if you were trading this, you literally got into a trade that had 0 drawdown. Right, we're talking about 1 pip in drawdown, and your stop loss would have been 12 to 13 pips. TP would have been 100. It's not bad on GJ. Right, 147 pips would have been STP. 140, yeah, literally the top of the zone. So you would have had a 13 pip stop loss for 93 pip TP. It's not bad at all. Right, but GJ already hit STP, it already hit ADR. Not really looking for anything on there. GU already hit STP, it already did ADR. This is another pair that still would love to start trading it, but it's still giving us lower lows and lower highs, so we gotta wait for price to shift. Once we start making higher highs and higher lows, then we'll start looking to take those trades. Both GU and EU are kind of on this little uptrend. US 30 is on a little downtrend, so they're moving a little differently, but it's all good. Doing exactly what it has to do. US 30 is honestly the only pair that's left that I could say, like, yeah, we could wait till 9:30, but that's pretty much it. USD CAD, we're still downtrending. I'm not gonna trade USD CAD. USD ZAR, as you can see, is still just consolidating. I'm not trading that either. Gold already hit ADR and STP for the day, so again, we already don't have anything left on the table for gold. Bitcoin, I'm not trading it until we get out of the zone of consolidation. And then US oil, still making higher highs and higher lows. Gonna have to wait for price to turn around, start making lower lows and lower highs. Once we turn around and start making lower lows and lower highs again, then I'll start trading once again. Right, we're on the pullback. We're waiting for this pullback to be set. Once this pullback is set, once we start making lower lows and lower highs, then we'll start trading again. It was a nice engulfing candle on the 26th. It was yesterday? Oh man. Kind of missed this one. That's not what I wanted. If it was right at the market open, yeah, I wouldn't have taken this trade anyway. Spreads on oil are too crazy for that. So pretty much, guys, the only thing left for the day, and I'm not gonna trade that on stream, it's gonna be US 30. Um, everything else already hit ADR. Everything else already hit STP for the day. So, yo. So with that being said, that's pretty much it, guys. Any other questions? Anything else you guys want me to go over? Anything you guys want me to explain? Any other pair you guys want me to look over, give an analysis on? Anything you guys want me to explain again? Any questions about the membership that we posted yesterday on the chat? Let me know. Once again, Discord members do get a discounted rate. So if you guys are in the Discord, make sure you use that link. If you're not in the Discord, sorry. You get access to our one-on-one sessions. Starting in April, we'll have exclusive streams on the website. We're still going to do streams here on YouTube. It'll be about 3 sessions a week on YouTube. But for the most part, we're going to have the live trading sessions, the isolation sessions, the weekly market breakdowns. We'll have that on the website. Giveaways, funded account giveaways, that'll be on the website as well. So make sure you guys take advantage, guys. Take advantage. And again, end of the day, I'm still here for you guys. So if you guys have any questions, any concerns, just message me and we'll get that sorted. Good morning, Mr. Mike. Great rising, great rising. Yeah, any questions, guys? Anything at all, let me know. If not, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I'm not gonna hold you guys here. It's not a lot of, we just went over the pairs. Again, there's not a lot of trades. Nothing's really left on the table except for US 30, so I'll come back to US 30 at 9:30. I'll do it on Discord too. You guys have my Discord. I'll be in the Discord if you guys want to trade US 30. Potentially catch a trade for today. But again, any questions, any concerns, Anything you guys want me to talk about? Any questions? Any pairs? Any entries you guys took that you guys want me to talk about and explain? Anything at all, let me know. Give you guys 30 seconds in the chat. 20 seconds left. Could you go over most trade? Yeah, most trade was very simple. We broke down most trade yesterday on stream because we talked about that entry in last night's session. So he literally just took the same. He just literally took the trade that we were talking about. So it's very simple. Price gave you a change of character, gave you the break of structure, right? Gave the retest, gave us another higher high, right? Gave us a higher low. At the higher low, right? We already know. Okay, cool. We had price. These were all testing candles, right? After we had the testing candle, lower time frame, what happened? Right? We got the lower time frame, higher high and higher low. Not only did we have lower time frame, higher highs and higher lows, right? But what else did we have? Right? Boom. Higher high, higher low, higher high, boom, higher low. Right? So we had the change of character, we had the break of structure, higher high, higher low, retest. Not only did we have that retest, but we also had, let's delete these lines, right? An engulfing candle. Red, red, green. We looked at this yesterday. They all got bottom and top candles. Perfect. Right? We got, since it wasn't that strong of a candle, because of this red candle, what I wanted to see was a little bit more confirmation, which is another candle closure above the zone, above the first engulfing candle. So perfect. We got the break. We got the retest. The retest happened here. Right at this red wick. Gave us the retest of the zone. Would have had a 13 pip stop loss right below the zone, right below the, not the zone, the EMAs, right? And then STP 147 pips straight into the top of the 30-minute zone. Entry here, TP's here at 94, 95 pips, and then stop losses right below the EMAs at 17, 13 pips. So that's all it was. It was a very simple trade, very easy trade too. This one was one that yeah, last night during the isolation session we went over this. On GJ, yeah, GJ. Dope trade. Yeah, it was really nice. It was literally straight into profit. If you were up for it, again, unfortunately, this entry was 1 in the morning. I was not gonna be able to stay up that long. I tried to. I stayed up with Kendall till like 12, and I'm like, yo, I'm tired. I can't stay up anymore. And I ended up going to bed. I ended up falling asleep. But again, we talked about it last night. I'm like, yo, for the most part, a lot of these pairs, as soon as the market opened, it started moving. So we already knew what the deal was last night. We talked about it before the session turned off. We already knew we had a very low probability rate of waking up and having trades for today. So it's all good. But again, I'm not really in a rush. A lot of these pairs, they're in their higher highs, they're in their lower lows. We're looking for pullbacks. They're moving counter trends. A lot of pairs are just stuck in a zone of consolidation. So I'm not in no rush right now. We'll let price do what it has to do, and then we'll take it from there. Gold is another one that's just been moving like crazy. So any other questions, guys? Any other pairs you guys want me to go over? Anything else you guys want me to explain? And when you mean going counter, the market doesn't follow the rules, doesn't mean after rules like 372 JumpeR rise won't work? Exactly. Yeah, when the market is moving counter trend, when it's moving against the overall pattern, rules don't have to be followed. 372s don't have to be followed. The structure, how price moves in threes, right? Higher highs, higher lows, push 1, push 2, push 3. None of that has to be followed, but anything doesn't have to be followed. Talking about exhaustion candles, order blocks. And again, if you go and you backtest the reason why a lot of these other traders lose a lot of trades, if you notice it, they're taking buy positions when the market is downtrending, or vice versa. They're taking sell positions when the market is uptrending. So this is why you see a lot of traders like, oh, this looked picture perfect. Why didn't it work out? For the most part, it's because they're trading counter trend. They're trading against the market. When you trade against the market, the rules of the market don't apply the same. They're not gonna follow the same foundation. They're not gonna follow the same rules. So that's the reason why I don't trade counter trend, because your rules don't have to be followed. 372s don't have to be followed. The 3 weeks, the 3 months, the EMA bounces, exhaustion candles, engulfing candles. Nothing when you're trading counter trend is 50-50. Everything is 50-50 when you trade counter trend. Right? On top of the fact, the biggest reason as to why you shouldn't trade counter trend. Again, when you're trading higher high and higher low, if you take a sell position at a higher high to go and get that pullback, again, how far back is that pullback going to be? That's what you don't know. And again, this is why a lot of people lose a lot of trades. You saw it with the guy who sent me a message on Twitter, right? He's trading counter trend, trying to catch a buy position from a lower low going into a fucking higher high. Like, how you trading counter trend? You don't know how far that pullback is going to be. The pullback could be 5 pips, the pullback could be 10 pips, right? The pullback could be 100 pips, but you don't know what the pullback is going to be. So trading counter trend isn't the most ideal thing to do. You're just going to get yourself in a situation where, again, for us is a little different because we know market makers pattern, we know structure, blah blah blah, right? But that's more advanced. If you're a beginner trader, you shouldn't be focusing on trading counter trend. Also, in the isolation I saw when you showed an entry to catch, like, I saw an entry to catch the lower low to lower high to catch EU would have been an ideal trade you would take. In the isolation I saw when you showed an entry to catch the lower low to lower high. I don't remember. Do you have the timestamp? That was yesterday's isolation session, or I don't remember talking about it. Yeah, on EU, but where I said that yesterday, or was that another session? Only thing I remember talking about EU was the change of character break of structure that we were looking for today. Do you have the timestamp? Remember, anytime you see something in the isolation session, make sure you write it down, like what you said. Yeah, that. Well, it wasn't really lower low, lower high. It was higher high, higher low. In the 1 minute time frame. So you're probably thinking like the pullback, right? Yeah, at a lower low again, right? The whole question is how far is the pullback gonna be, right? This is very similar. This is a very similar trade. Look, I could even go this. We could go this route. The trade that I'm looking for on EU, the trade I was looking for on EU is the same exact trade that I took on GU, what, 2 months ago? Where was it? I took that trade, this trade. The same exact trade that I was looking on EU, and I remember because you asked the same question about this pair. Correct me if I'm wrong. Right? Lower high, lower low. Right, correct me if I'm wrong, but you asked me the same question when it came to this pair when I traded this. You don't know? You don't remember? You probably don't remember, but or it probably wasn't you. But it's very similar, right? You're trading a lower low. At a lower low, what are you looking for? You're looking for the change of character, break of structure, engulfing candles, whatever, whatever. That all happened in the 1 minute. I can't go this far back, right? All I'm looking for is for price to give me a lower high. But again, how far back is that lower high gonna be, right? Again, the reason why trading counter trend I don't do it is because of what happened here, which is, again, you would look at market structure, you would think, oh, this looks like a bullish flag, bearish flag post pattern. Straight red candle, we're just gonna get a simple 23.6, 38.2 retracement to go back down. But what ended up happening? We ended up having a fucking 66% pullback, a 61.8% pullback to a lower high to go into the lower low, right? If you're trading this as a 372 and on the third day price gives you a rise drop, right? Why didn't price give you the fourth day push? Because you're trading counter trend. Again, you're making lower low, lower high, lower low, and lower high. So you already know that this 4th day variation, it doesn't matter that you have a shoulder, head, shoulder. It doesn't matter that price seems like it wants to give you another push. But again, at the end of the day, you're trading lower low and lower high. And what did price do? It faked all of these traders who thought that this was going to be the rejection of the shoulder, head, shoulder, right? A zone of consolidation to continue the push to the top side. And what happened? Straight into stop loss, right? So it's very similar to the trade on EU. Would I have taken this trade? Absolutely. Because again, I'm taking the trade because I know what I'm trading. Again, a beginner trader, I wouldn't say to take this trade. That's why I don't even go into detail with it. Because again, how far back is this pullback going to be? If we would have had the entry, if we would have had the entry opportunity to take the trade, absolutely. But my TP would have been completely different. And I'm not going to go into detail with that. Because again, we're asking the wrong questions here when it comes to trading. You shouldn't be thinking about even remotely thinking about taking trades going counter trend. So I'm not even going to go into the details. But again, all you're looking for is a change of character. You're looking for the break of structure. Did you get a valid break? You did, right? You got the break and the retest. Now, where would you have taken this trade to? I probably would have just taken a small position. We're talking about a 7 pip stop, probably a 20 pip TP. I would have looked to have gotten out of the trade somewhere in this area here. So that's pretty much it. But of course, you're trading again. You're trading at a lower low. Is price going to continue to make lower low, lower low, lower low? Or is price going to give you a lower high? We know we're looking for a pullback. So there's nothing wrong with taking the trade. But again, it's understanding where you're trading and why you're trading what you're trading. Right? Understanding that you're trading a pullback. So you want to be careful. Because price could give you lower low, lower high, and then completely just melt and give you another lower low. Right, so that was pretty much it. Yeah, it's not a bad trade. It's not a bad trade. What would be bad would be the risk attached to it, once again. At the end of the day, would rather just be patient and take a valid trade that's going to work out 100% of the time, rather than having to chase a trade just because I want to enter. Nah, get off that. We got too many pairs to look at for us to take a mini loss like that. On yesterday's trade, when you were showing the entry, the type 1 pattern wasn't that clean for me to consider a type 1 in my opinion. Okay. On US 30? Coffin candle. Remember, they're not going to give it to you clean every single day. They're not going to make it picture perfect every single time you got on the charts. Because remember, market makers have to win. If the market makers give you crystal clear entries every single day, they'll be bankrupt. But I mean, if it's not clear to you, it's not clear to you. If you like structure being a little bit more formed, then it's, you know, it's all good. There's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, this is a crystal clear. I wouldn't say crystal clear, but it's, I mean, it's a type 1 pattern. You have 3 days of rise. What's gonna happen after 3 days of rise? Market's gonna move sideways or go down. That's it. Like, you know what I mean? This is gave you consolidation from Asia session all the way to London session. At the end of London session going into NYC, it gave you the fake out. It gave you the break, right? At the break, it gave you an engulfing candle in the lower time frame, right? It gave you the rejection of the highs. How many times did it reject these highs? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Right after it rejected these highs, gave you an engulfing candle. Not the prettiest engulfing candle, but it's following the rules. Top and bottom wicks on every candle. Red candle closed below the green. We got the retest, right? And then boom, straight into profit. You were in drawdown for a few minutes, right? You were in drawdown for 5, 10. You were in drawdown for 15 minutes with this entry. So, yesterday really wasn't a bad day to trade this. right? And then when it comes down to the lower time frame, the 1 minute didn't really have anything, so we can't really, even if we wanted to sit here and look for like a better, more aggressive entry, but no, there was nothing here. We had no engulfing candles to play off on. All we had was just the exhaustion candles, letting us know that price wasn't going to continue that push. But again, we already know price isn't going to continue. We have 3 days of rise. After 3 days of rise, the market must move sideways or go down, and we ended up going down. So they couldn't make this any prettier for us. So then for today, again, US 30 is in a weird spot. Once again, we know we're trading lower low going into lower high. We've made a little lower high, but again, could price go a little bit higher and give us a steeper pullback? Could price just continue to push to the top side to fill this gap? Could price leave this gap here the same way we've left these gaps here at the bottom for the longest times? You know, 100%. There's so much that the market could do. So at this point, it's just our job to kind of wait for the confirmations. Once we get those confirmations, then we take the trade. So let's see what price wants to do. I'm not convinced. A lot of people would be looking at this as, oh, zone of consolidation, we broke the low, this is what we're gonna get the retest. On the retest, we have a double top, which is what looks like price is doing now in the 30-minute time frame. So again, how many traders do you think are in this trade going short? But I'm not convinced. The reason I'm not convinced is because lower time frame, we have lower low, lower low, higher high, change of character. So at this point, if price gives us a break of these highs, I know price is going to continue that push to the top side, right? But for me to feel comfortable taking these trades, I need to see price break below these lows here, which I'll pretty much be looking at the wick in the lower time frame, right? I want to see price break these lows here. Yo, what's good, Kendo? Previous me, it's a trade I'm catching. Yeah, man. I know. Smart money concepts, man. Zone of consolidation, break retest, get in the trade. Get in, mama, get in. But yeah. Any other questions, guys? Any other pairs you guys want me to go over? Any entries you guys want me to explain? Again, any questions about the membership of the website, let me know. The break and retest strategy, yeah. Smart money concepts. Yeah, oh, the inducement of the high. Oh, the break of structure. Oh, we're gonna get a retest. Oh, we have a double top. Let's get in this. Like, nah, brother. US 30 will teach you how wrong you are 9 out of 10 times. And again, it could be the trade for the day. It could be we have this gap at the bottom. We want to see price fill that gap up. But I'm not convinced, man. I've seen this happen 100 times. I'll wait for the more stronger confirmations. Right? Again, would be ideal. We're at a lower low in the higher time frame. We made a lower high, right? I would love for price to start pushing back down again, but again, we know we have those gaps at the top of the market. We know we still have, you know, the daily time frame, we're still kind of below the EMA that we want to see price bounce off on the 4 hour. EMA is uptrending, right? Could this just be higher high, higher low, and then in the higher low make into a higher high? Of course. So there's so many things here, but it's really crazy how the market favors everyone, even if your system is 10% win rate. But we not playing that game. No, like I said, you could be. I say this every single stream. You hear me say this shit every single day. You could be profitable with a 5% win rate. Using 4 minutes, finish joint core. But waiting for you, man. You late. Right? Every strategy in the market works. Every strategy in the market works. If you don't know market structure and you don't have a 90% win rate, 100% win rate, that's okay. You can still be profitable. You just better know how to do risk management. Yeah, we see it all the time. We see it with the people who trade. We see it now that we have that game that we were playing. Just played one on stream. You saw how it was. I took what, 3 fucking trades. 3 trades were all winning trades of over fucking $7,000, $6,000. We'll pull that shit up again. Like again, it's a different game. Like these guys are taking 20, 30 trades to make $1,000, $2,000. Like what is that? That's not real trading, right? It was a last night with fucking Kendall was a $19,000 $19,000 win, right? This morning, right, was 11K, a 5K win, a 4K win, and a 1K win. So, we're talking about entry price. Yeah, we're talking about a fucking 100 pips of TP. So I was up, the chart was weak, so I slept in. All good. I did the same thing. Risk management. Yeah, man, that's all it is. It's risk management. You could take bullshit trades every day, but you could be risking 1%. Just think about it. You have. Let's talk about it in prop firm. Let's talk about it in prop firm value, right? Which is you have 10% drawdown, max drawdown. Let's not even talk about the daily drawdown. Let's talk about max drawdown. You have 10%. If you risk 0.5% or you risk 1%, you have 10 tries. Or if you risk 1%, you have 10 tries before you go into drawdown. If you do 0.5, you have 20 tries. You have 20 trades. So if you're risking 0.5%, but you're getting a 1 to 3 or a 1 to 4, you cancel out all the trades that you lost, right? So it's one of those games of give and take, where it's like, okay, I take 300, but now you're gonna take 100, and then I'm gonna get 200, and then you're gonna take 150, and then I'm gonna take another 200, and you're gonna take another 150. So it's like, it's a game of you have good risk management, and you have good risk to reward, but at the end of the day, your win rate is 20%. So you have to trade a lot more. You have to be taking 30 trades, and it's like, it's insane. Tug of war, exactly. So that's what we try to avoid here. Well, that's what we do avoid. It's not even try anymore. In the beginning, when you're studying, is trying, but we already have this set up for us, so we know exactly what it is that we have to trade and why we shouldn't take a trade that we know we shouldn't be taking. You have rules and examples for everything. So, alright guys, again, any other questions? Any other pairs you guys want me to go over? If not, we're pretty much done for today. I'm not going to trade US 30 on stream. I don't trust you guys. I don't trust you guys. Sorry. It's the truth. I wouldn't make Grant, man. Show on stream, too bad. Not with US 30, man. Not with US 30. Not gonna give you rookie. I'm not gonna give you rookie traders that false sense of hope of, oh, I'm gonna start trading US 30 now. Nope. Too many messages the last 5 months. Oh man, I lost my account trading US 30. I lost my account trading gold. Why the fuck are you trading that? You don't know how to trade AUD USD that moves 20 pips. You think you're gonna trade US 30 that moves 697 pips? Get the fuck out of here. You're daydreaming, man. These people are daydreaming. Same thing with gold. You think you're gonna trade gold when you can't even trade Euro USD? Fuck out of here. Alright, guys. The name of the game? Yeah, man. I wish I had that type of luck. I'd be a fucking gazillionaire. Alright, guys. We'll speak to you later tonight for the isolation session, and then tomorrow will be the final trading session for the week. Nice news candle. Nothing fucking happened. Alright, guys. See you later tonight. Peace out.